from that short break. I hope you all are enjoying this exciting discussion that you're having, and I'm sure something has changed. Something, kuna kitu imedrift, kuna kitu tofauti kwa set. Kuna watu walikuwa wanachelewa, wamesema hizi gari za Nairobi, they were too slow to get me to the show in time, lakini nikifika lazima nitaingia na nitakawakilisha. Let me allow our two new guests to introduce themselves, then tuendelee. Let's start with the ladies. Ladies first.
Okay. Hi guys. My name is Sandra Brandin. Yes, it's nice to be here. I hope the discussion will be fruitful.
Kabisa. And let's go to the gents.
Hi guys. My name is Gideon Minor, and I'm yet to enjoy the conversations once again.
Okay, kabisa. Those are the two new people joining the panel. We still have our sign language interpreter, that is Laura Omondi, and with me your host Candy K in the building. And before we took that short break, we were having a very heated discussion. Na kuna mtu tulimwacha on the edge of the seat. Tafadhali, acha tumrudishe tafadhali. You still remember what you are about to talk about?
Tulikuwa tumesema the guys say that once mtu akitoka job mnafaa kuja and then nipike aende alale.
Alisema apike aende alale.
Alisema hivyo. Let me just pull his leg. Atoe your point vizuri pasavyo.
So we get it back from the
yes.
from his. Okay. Tell us, Victor, Tuambie, what was your point?
I said help each other. I never said we cook. Nope. I never said that. Help each other. There are so many ways you can help each other as a couple. Na si kuweka kupika. Okay, it is one of them, but I never specified. Yes.
So at the end of the day, Victor, tumekusikia vizuri na amesema help each other, and the girl them laughed. Meaning kuna kitu ameona hapo. It's not adding 1 + 1 is not 2. It's becoming 8. Hebu tuambieni, why have you had that giggle?
I think ni venye amesema we should help each other ni because most of the people most of the men wananga hiyo mentality ya we should. Umesikia amesema we should. Inakuanga tunasema we should, and then ukifika kwa ground mi yake acha nioge, wewe si utengenezange. Alafu akikuja nimekumbuka kuna mambo fulani sijamaliza ya meeting, acha nitume hizi emails, so fanyange ugali mnakuja kufanya usukuma. At the end of the whole thing utajipata like umefanya everything. So hiyo we should inafaa kukua like true we should. See we should by anakukalisha hapo mkika, anakupea story ukipika. Hapana. We should tukue pamoja.
Gardens, do you agree or you have something more to add on that?
Yeah, wenyewe wamesema we should.
So you agree?
both of us.
Sawa.
Fanye kitu.
Sasa swali nyeti goes to the Mandems. Do you think that is something in your DNA? Do you as a man feel like I'm going to come back home and cook skuma because my wife is cooking ugali, and tomorrow I'm going to cook nyama because yesterday I cooked skuma? Is it something in your DNA, or when you just get back home you just know this is a gender role division, that my wife is supposed to cook and do what she got to do? Nini ama nyinyi pia inakuwa kwa DNA? You never know.
The same way women they won't expect they will expect us to carry heavy things. They will expect us to kill the wadudus and the animals that creep in our houses. So the same gender role hatuwezi expect yes, we can help, we can chip in. The same way women wanaweza huwa pia the wadudus and stuff. But it is expected of us to lift up pia wakileta hizo expectations, si pia tuko na expectations the same. So kama hao pia wanaweza fungulia watu milango, wanaweza pia beba the heavy weights, wanaweza huwa the whatever. So it's all the same, so it depends.
So according to Gideon, you're saying that role has to be there. I'm not going to come back home to cook and do all that because there's expectations that pia mimi niko nazo.
Tunaweza bend, we can bend, the rules can bend, but most of the time we are expecting equal genders za female.
Okay.
But at the same time rules zinaweza bend.
Okay. I want to hear from Sandra. What do you think?
Okay. Wacha nikushoke tu. There's something called toxic masculinity. Hapa atasema ati we will help. Atapika ugali, nipike mboga, but that's a lie. We should notice that most women after giving birth they go into depression because you have to cook, you have to clean, you have to take care of your baby, you have to do ABCD, like it's so much overwhelming hadi unaingia depression ama unakuwa bipolar.
And
So
on
kwa
top of
ground
that,
it may be different.
wana cheat.
Exactly.
Hiyo time wakati uko na hiyo mimba ya mtoto wake.
Yeah, and
Time
then
una
cheat.
uko hiyo period ya
Cheat.
breastfeed. Ana cheat ka kitu kingine. Men are liars.
So this is starting to go personal. Tunauliza kidogo tiba ready na kupeleka aje kwa sababu our girl then seems it's not really going so well. But you guys, this is something I really want to let's get to understand. Do you think that in this time when you talk of the millennial who are when you're in a Caribbean Gen Zs and all that, but do you think hata before alpha bado ndo acha wacheze wajanza the real talk that we are really actually having but do you think we have actually lost some of the men, they've actually lost the level of masculinity in terms of this is what a man should be?
Absolutely.
Ama, do you also feel as females we have actually lost we have actually to make input you are this independent, do this to the point you have actually lost what our roles as women in the society? So tell me more about it. How do you feel the men have lost their masculinity? And males, you're going to tell us how you feel we have actually lost the women that we actually aspired. Ama, sometimes men say, I want a woman mwenye ako similar to my mom. Unaona? So mtatuambia how you feel we females have lost that, and let's start with the gardens. How do you feel these men have lost their masculinity?
Okay, I think the men mambo yenye mentality yenye wako nayo, like we should be equal. We should be, kama ninaenda kazi na yeye anaenda kazi, tunafaa kukuwa na hii mambo ya 50-50. So hiyo inafanya hadi saa zingine tunaona like if tunaleta 50-50. So why should I even give you that manpower? Mbona nikupatie hiyo manpower in the house and we are doing everything 50-50? So na nikianza kukuwa na hiyo mentality as a girl, siwezi kupatia hiyo manpower in the house, itamfanya pia yeye aende chini na masculinity zake zitaenda chini. So I think hapo kwa hiyo mambo ya 50-50 venye wanataka mambo ikuwe ni 50-50, inafanya powers yeye kama hata feel enough, itafika mahali mimi sitamfanya I feel like enough of a man to us.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's a really good point, because at the end of the day, there's a time when a man used to know it's my role, ABC, it's full, and you as a lady it was like so much divided. Where kwako ni huku, kwa mwanaume ni huku.
Ukiangalia Kendi, the moment tulikuwa na hiyo mentality like kwake ni hivi na kwake ni hivi, ulikuwa unapata mwanamke anaweza humble na kunyenyekea sana kwa mwanamke, and not like now kwa mwanaume. Sorry, and not like now time yenye tuko na everything we are doing 50-50. If anaweza kuua panya, then who am I can also do it, I can kill. If anaweza kulipa nyumba ya 5 bedrooms, then I can also work hard and do so. So give me a good reason why I should respect you as my man in the house.
True.
Apart from the bills, if also emotional, tunasupportiana equally emotionally, then I think hapo ndio tunapoteza.
Let's get a point from the mandems. How do you feel like we've lost the women that we aspire to have in our future relationships?
Okay, I feel the modern women sikuzi wamekuwa you know wengi ni like they are working, so unapata most of the house girls wameachia the maids, so unapata the guy most of the time like the lady is not doing the things she should be doing for the man, so unapata like hiyo na feel imechange in this era, imechange sana.
But let us also redefine respect. When unaweza sema ati no to see base our respect because of the material aspect, like unless unani provide, that's where I'll respect you. You know, let us just reinvent all that mentality ya kusema respect tags along with someone providing or someone giving me this material whatever. Someone can be giving you emotional support. Someone can be providing you security. Someone can be there for you. Someone and those things demands respect, you know. So let us all redefine all this term respect in tunatumia.
Wait, before we continue, sorry Candy, is it only the girls who should respect the men, or also inafaa ku reciprocate? And if it is for us both, ninafaa kuwa, how low should the I go, ama how high should the man demand that respect?
I believe, let's say in a marriage, everyone should give 100%. You understand? If it's your role, let's say you are a mom, let's say haijaenda sana, you are the girlfriend, you should do 100% of what you should do.
And what are
Me
those,
as a man,
what are those things?
again, I may say, I may disagree. There is no way 50-50 can work. As a man, I have my own pride. No. And there is a saying, nilikuwa nasikia, we thank God for the women who give us money to act like we are the ones who are paid. No. It
You
means,
got your man.
yeah, she's giving you the money so that you look like you are the one who has paid the money to the maybe the bus. That kind of a woman, she understands. Okay, I have money, but it has to look a certain way. You understand? And another one, she will just be like, take. She will want to show like, I'm the one. He's not. You understand? I mean, it all depends with the kind of woman. Like at the end of the day, me as a man, there is no way it can work 50-50. Me, I can go 60, 80, 90, but 50-50 for a woman.
Yeah. And also there is a sense of masculinity. It gives masculinity purpose kama una provide. You know, wase tujitume. Ukiprovide, you feel like, you know, the macho man ina could give that masculinity. Ina give the masculinity purpose. Nice. Yeah.
And also, Candy, there's this thing called submissiveness. Like men wantakanga like, hey, when I get a woman or a lady, she should be submissive. But you as a man, are you submissive?
Mandems wako na sasa hivi mandems ndio wamechemuka. Mandems wamechemuka.
I want a woman mwenye ako submissive same as my mother. But wewe unakonga submissive.
Oh, mandems, I'm sure amechemka. Please get tendeleni. Let's just take it.
A real man like anafaa tu provide, but anafaa kuwa pia na a certain ego. Si ati awe tu ni yule jamaa amenyenyekea na ambiwa ati chemshio maji anafanya. Like a real man afai kuwa pia that weak, ati submissive. Yeah.
I think our role si kusubmit, our role ni kupenda.
Yeah.
So if kama jini nataka kama your role ni kurespect, kama your role ni kurespect, sisi our role ni kupenda. So it doesn't have to be mutual. It doesn't have to be mutual. Sisi tunapenda na nyinyi nani mna respect.
Unaweza sema cooperation, lakini kusubmit
is for a woman.
Ni wewe una submit.
Yeah.
You know. And there is one thing, if as a man I'm finding it hard for my other partner to submit, then
Why are we even here?
why are we?
Back to you, Gideon. Back to you, the man at the center. Relationship is a two-way traffic. Unaona, if unanipenda lazima nikupende. Of course ukinipenda si utataka nikupende. Nikikuwa submissive, you must be submissive. Hii kitu si eti ni kitu ina lean on one side. Ndo.
Also,
Nikifanya hii utafanya hiyo. Nikikupenda nakupenda. Nikikurespect unanirespect. It's a two-way traffic.
also let me say, for guys, okay, men, a man is supposed to be a leader in a relationship. Sure. Maybe as a woman, I'm supposed to submit. Nafaa submissive. But let me tell you, I will not submit to a man who does not have brains. I don't say, like, honestly, let's just go honest. No funny.
Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, a leader, yes, in a
Yes.
relationship, but you're taking me to the wrong direction.
True.
Me, I will not submit. Afadhali unitake changu more toxic, but I'm not going to submit, to be honest.
true to
You also
that.
have to show me that you have that sense. You can think, like you're planning logic plans for the future. Like unakaa chini unaniambia the next 5 years atakuwa hivi. Not like you get. I hope you understand my point. I go in a come
They have to understand.
I really get your point, Sandra, and I'm sure I'm not taking the man them or the girl them side, but I really, from my little knowledge that I've really gained through from other, let me say, wiser people, and this is mostly to a girl, Chebi. If there's one thing a man cannot do, a man cannot be submissive. That's one thing. It's like it's inbuilt in them.
Ego.
So at the end of the day, I came to realize we can never. This gender thing that you go at men we're equal to the women. There's some level of. There's another side that you're never told about it. Sindio at you being equal, being 50-50, being everything. Sindio. The same way Chibi. There's a type of guy utakuwa tu like, ai hapana, this guy akona utoto. Unaona? Nini hizo umeangalia about them that they're making you feel like no, they're just not the one for you. Same to a man, anaweza angalia mwanamke akwe, ai hapana, this lady I can't settle with her because I can't sit down and have a logical conversation anijenge na nimjenge. Welewa. So as Sandra told us, a man is supposed to lead. Unaona? And so kubaya, how do you expect to lead if wewe tunaambiana? You see, that's why we have those conflicts. So it's like nichane hii side. Unaona? So there's no person who's saying apana tunaanguka. Kwa sababu all you're doing is like I'm doing, you're doing. I'm submit, so you're not. So itakuja ilete a lot of conflict. So there's one thing which we are supposed to understand as women. And this, I'm sure ladies can agree with me. Yeah. If you meet a guy who's like the type of, the kind of a guy you want, who's leading you well, he's doing what he has to do as a ninio. Ukienda kuosha vyombo unaanga stress at you washi. It happens to ladies.
Yeah.
You find we are so comfortable being the mother taking that role of huku sijui ni wapi, unaona? But if you have this boyfriend of yours who's like situchange 50-50 bob to buy ndoma tupike for supper, unakuanga nimepika mosha hizo vyombo.
Exactly.
You get it.
Exactly.
You get
Also,
it.
Kendi, I'd like to think from this perspective, mentality tuko nayo in our generation, it's supposed to be 50-50 for a man and a woman. It's wrong. It's supposed to be basically the man you're the leader, the provider, the everything. It's supposed to be like today you have 80, I have 20. Tomorrow I have 10, you have 90. It's supposed to be like that. Juu tukifocus so much on 50-50, utakuanga ever jana nilitoa so ukatoa so. Mbona leo nimetoa 50 umetoa 50 bob. You get, and it's not right. As a woman we're supposed to be a builder. Like naona pa kuna gap, kuna shimo na feeling. But since ni 50-50 as our men, hata kitambo like traditionally the man ataamka aende kwa shamba alime aende a hunt alete. The woman is supposed to be like the caregiver or to home
amepeleka chai kwa huyo
mwanaume. Exactly. Hakuna anytime atitai kwa 50-50. I'm all for women empowerment and all, but in a relationship setting I don't think it's supposed to be 50-50.
Mandems gidi usichemke sana. Let's give you the chance.
Kwa nini mnakuwa selective kama ni girls empowerment? If it comes with all the benefit, then the negatives zinabeba pia. Kubalini muzinini. If kama mumeadvocate tuende kazi sisi wote wawili, probably tunalipa the same thing, you know. We are working in the same setup. Kama ninatoa rent, we pia, you know, chip in kwa shopping or something. Let us build, because the economy is not allowing.
We have no problem.
The economy is not allowing
We have
finances. Matter of finances has allowed easy luxury and ladies wanakuja na expectations nazo, you know.
Okay.
So I think we should really reconsider na
I think submissive. I think we have a different view of how we understand that name submissive. For me venye nimeelewa ni kujisubmit ni kujipeana kwa msee na when you give yourself to someone you do it with so much care and love. So venye Maina amesema kama tunalipwa equally, so we should do things equally. Si amesema ni inafaa akilipwa hivi na mimi nalipwa hivi, tuko in the same place, sindio? So we should do everything. Kama iko na positive inakuja na positive na negative, and hapo ndio submissive inakujia into hata yeye anaweza kuwa submissive by the way
Yeah, that was
hata
my-
yeye anaweza kuwa submissive tunasema submissive ni kujipeana kwa mse na unajipeana with love so kukuwa submissive simu expect aingie kitchen apike no I will do that but atakuwa submissive with what he has and he will do it with love
But you see, for, on another case, love, as men we are demanded to love, right? And love comes with protection. Like if you love your woman, you will protect her with even your life. You get it? And women, I don't think they go to that extent. Ya ku protect mtu with their life. You get my point. So and then women can submit to a point that a man cannot. I cannot talk about submission because you know. I'll leave that to the ladies to explain. But for a man to love, you protect your woman. You love them with everything, to a point that you can even defend her with to death, to a point of death. So I think the same thing we are expected to love. We are expecting the same thing for women to be submissive to those points, to those levels.
Let's can we have the final comments. Kuna time director ameanza wakati haulau lakini let's have some final comments. We're going to have a fun fact as we're finishing the show. Sandra, tuambie. I thought you were interrupting him. You had something to say. Or anyone who has something to say.
Yes, I do. I just like to put this across, like out there. I mean, I guess the main issue with us women, na men, ikikam in terms of your loving and asema, women tend to show it more than men. Unaona like us, maybe I'll show you my form of love by cooking for you, washing for you, taking care of you, nurturing our babies. But for a man, you see, yenye anasema baby girl treatment. Once in a while, surprise me with flowers. Once in a while, acha niambie dress up, twende tukule, like
Let's go for a dinner.
But for men tend to relax. Especially after makeup in a relationship for a while. Like you relax, you forget that like this is your woman, you're supposed to chase her, you're supposed to also give her
Keep it entertaining.
Exactly.
You know, it's like it's normal. Kazi yake ni nini? Si ni kupika, kufua, kuchunga watoto.
This is actually a fact to the men. Actually, unlike before when we women ulikuwa uamuke ufanye kila kitu, ubebane na kuni, you cook, you do everything and still have, for example, let me say it, in the bad times, you still have this man coming home drunk, being abusive and all that, and still stay. Something is different with this generation. When actually this woman comes, cooks, cleans, does everything, it's a thing. Actually, I was listening to it today morning. We women are also demanding that thank you.
yes
Thank you that my kids are
yes
fine.
at least
As in,
thank you for ironing my shirt
with all these changes that are coming, and this is something that's not instilled to the mind, and I feel that's coming along the lines of women. We have kuna empowerment tumepewa sana, but through this empowerment we forget the men, and at the end of the day, after we forget the men, pia wao, no one came to alarm them and teach them this is how you deal with an empowered woman. So at the end of the day, we are expecting and demanding a lot from the men who are not taught to work with the empowered women.
I also feel like they get threatened when they see an empowered woman, because an empowered woman, you won't put up with your. I won't put up with your shenanigans. I won't let you. I won't put up with your shenanigans.
Men are not appreciative.
True.
They are not appreciative. That is one thing. Like hata umemfanyia hizo vitu zote, kazi zote za nyumba. The audacity. Cheat. He will not treat you. Hata akipitana tuna kaka dress kana kazi zile, it can fit my woman. Anasema mimi sijui size yake, achane nayo. Heri ulete ikue ndogo, at least nitona at least
kuna effort.
Mko wangu make effort kuniletea. Ile basi ijanitosha.
You relax.
Let me ask this final question to the mandem before tumalize mandem. According to your mentality, ama venye nyinyi mnajua, should the women actually be asking you guys to say thank you for cleaning, ama is that just a normal thing that they should be doing, like it's my woman, kufua, kufanya nini? Hiyo mnaichukulianga normal ama mnafeel yenyewe kuna hii change they actually should be told thank you?
but again mtu akitake care of nini, are you guys expected to say thank you? Are we expecting you guys to say thank you?
In a way they do, because you've given them a house, they'll make sure the house is well taken care of.
But again,
for you, cooking for you.
Family.
Exactly.
Okay, fine. Na mtu akiprovide, see the same thing ni kama tu kusema thank you for cooking
What
for
if
me,
I'm
for ironing my
providing?
shorts.
What if pia mimi na
So they actually
provide?
have to be saying it once.
What if na provide?
And in most cases, women who sacrifice a lot. Me according to me,
Exactly.
because me, I'll give up my career, nipatie our toto.
I take care of them.
Exactly. Me, I'll change my future.
But why give up your career?
Appreciating.
But why not give up your career? So you can chase
Let's
start your
allow
career,
let's allow that.
achieve your career, and then you get those babies.
No.
I mean,
But
exactly.
yes, it's okay Gidi. But kuna kwanga ni ile period ya hii period after we give birth. Si unapanga like 3 months ya ku take care of the baby. Wewe kazi zako tu zinaendelea kabisa. Unangangana. Mimi niko hapo kwa nyumba. Na hiyo ndo time na change mtoto, maybe sina house manager. I change the baby. I cook for you. In the evening unakuja tu babe tunakula. Hatutaki kujua kazi.
Ukipata hajapika ni kesi. Umeshindwa
Exactly.
kufanya
And you're
nini?
not appreciative.
So
you are the woman.
Oh, so you see,
You see,
from what you're saying, that's
We cannot be
their role.
women. But this is
We
the
cannot
thing.
do everything.
We cannot be women.
Okay.
We cannot
No.
be women.
We're
We
not
cannot
saying
be
be
women.
women.
Yes,
We're
yes.
saying
You should be all we are asking for is for the one thing.
Exactly.
You're
Thank
saying
you.
you're
In
saying
as
you
much
have
as-
a baby.
Thank
So you have a
you.
baby. Who is going to provide for that baby and you?
Exactly.
Nani? See, I'm the one.
We are not
As men, we
complaining
cannot
about
have
that.
babies.
No.
We cannot have babies.
Ngoja.
In fact, we are
Una-
appreciating about that.
Exactly.
Yes, mtoto umenipea na ninashukuru. Mtoto unampata ako sawa, nimemuosha na nuka
Yeah.
vizuri. All I just want you to say, na huyu mtoto leo ameshiba, babe asante.
And
That's
umenipikia
all.
iron hadi outfit yako ya kesho.
But it's not like but it's not like but it's not like mimi nilipata mtoto nikakuletea umuoshe. You know, mtoto ni wetu.
Ni wetu.
Mtoto ni wetu. We are putting in the effort and putting in the effort. See,
That's not where I wake up and
guys,
leave
guys,
the
both sides,
It's
both
not
sides.
toxic.
Guys,
Mimi
I'm
sikupata mtoto
sure.
kwa then nikakuletea.
I'm sure.
No, let me say girls.
We need
I'm
an
sure.
It's not entirely my Wait, Mandem, wait. I'm sure our viewers are not hearing anything. Wanaona tu watu kwa screen. Wanaongea sana. Wait, guys. No. Sandra, let me just allow you, because your voice was so high, to say that final comment. We have the fun fact.
Thank
We
you.
end
the show.
Okay, let me say one thing. And this is how I argue. Every day I knew you know me, you're my friends out there. In the Bible, it is written.
It is
It
written.
is written.
Preach, sister.
No.
When
Let us
Adam
not
and Eve.
let us
No.
let us not bring Jesus into this.
Yeah.
Taking, guys.
When Adam and Eve, kila mtu akipewa kazi yake, the man was told, you're supposed to, you're going to grind, you're going to work hard, you're going to sweat so that you start living. So I don't get why you're complaining about earning a living. Do you take care of your family? Like it's the same way.
Nani
you're
alileta hiyo
complaining,
shida
mina
Kwanza,
kwa-
it's in the first place.
No, but
Tusiende kusimulia stories za And again, why are women grinding right now? Why are women grinding? If kama hizo ndo zilikuwa rules za Biblia, kwa nini women wana grind? Why?
Guys, ni sawa. Nakwambia mambo yamechemka hapa, joto imezidi. Hii ni mwezi, nakwambia you guys, the heat in this place, we have lazima tufungie hapa. Lakini guys, just a fun fact, just a few questions randomly. You'll be giving your opinion. It's either men, female, or both, in terms of, it's a gender role question. So I'm going to be starting with the mandem this time. So in terms of, in a house, there are gender roles which you have. Kila mtu anakuanga na rights zake na nini, si ndio? So you guys will be telling us, role kama ya kupika kwa nyumba, who is it for? Your answer is either men, women, or the both of us. You just answer. Aya, tuanze na Don.
Yeah,
Kupika?
role ya kupika is for ladies unless she's very
Otherwise.
sick.
Aya, sawa.
Yes.
Gidi.
I think role ya kupika inaweza kuwa both gender, so
Thank you.
haina specific.
Victor.
The woman unless.
Unless.
Aya, Golden Flavian.
Man.
Unless you marry a chef.
Unless you marry a chef. Yeah. Please take up the role.
Sawa.
But unless.
Guys, Sandra.
I think it should be both.
Both. To be
Both.
taking out the trash. Done.
That's a role for the ladies.
Gidi.
Ladies. But any can take the trash.
Victor.
As long as I'm there, I think I will do it.
Chebi.
Man.
Sandra.
Both.
Both. Any other role kama washing the clothes. Hapa. Tuanze na dada kuosha nguo. Flavian.
Si fair, both. Both.
Sandra.
Mimi ninunulie washing machine.
Chebi.
Both.
Don.
Kosha nguo ni ladies. Jamaa kuosha na kaumama.
Victor.
Mambo ya kuosha nikiandika siwezi, so it's either there is a washing machine na kama hakuna kuna mama fua. Ama wewe mwenyewe.
Umewaisikia baba fua?
Umewaisikia baba fua?
Umewaisikia wapi?
Gidi.
Ni ladies.
Ama mtu ajifulie.
Exactly.
By the way, mtu ajifulie.
The more I continue the fun facts, the more it's getting more and more heated. Let's come to an end of this show. Now, I hope all of you was Mejibamba. I hope you've learned one or two things. One thing I've learned from Victor and from the rest of us, I'm sure you've picked up that point. There's nothing like 50-50. It has to be 100 and 100. So at the end of the day, as much as we are trying to have all these arguments and all that, let us remember it has to be 100% from both sides. If not, then nothing is going to be done. So I hope all of you was Mejibamba. Don't forget this show it on YouTube. If you've missed it today, we're just going to send a link. You can send us your comments on our number that you have on the screen, or if you want to watch it later, you can just tell us na tutakwambia mali utaipata YouTube and all other social media platforms. Tafadhali, don't forget, this is the gang. This gang should be here every Wednesday. What do you think, guys?
Yeah.
What do you think? Lazima come through. Kabisa. So kila Wednesday tutakuwa tunapata this whole crew in the house ready to discuss different topics. Our topic today has been which gender is demanding more, and from what I've gathered, we both genders are just demanding too much from one another because no team to me has really won it. So my director, tafadhali, let's close this show at this point. Let me hope to see you all next time. Ciao, my guys.
Ciao.